and another 3. But use your sense and use your time wisely. When the light comes on, you have 2 minutes to wrap. If you have any questions regarding the podcasting that goes on Thursdays, please give us a call. You can find us at laschoolofcomedy.com. Where is my comedy concierge, Samantha Linderman? Is here. Give her a round of applause. Jason Ham, who is your producer. And, of course, Mark Zaffron, who is really the founder of this place. Oh, my God. I will never forget. I walk my husband into this place, and it's concrete. It's the same thing as outside. The outside and the inside, the same street. I don't even know how that happened. It was concrete. And it was just a mess. And I said to him, isn't this beautiful? And he said, you're out of your mind. And I go, this is a jewel box. I go, you know what this could be like? How you doing? And, oh, you're going to get this sign from me, right? Because I can't remember everything, man. I'm trying.
I did sign.
You did sign already?
Oh, that's right.
Oh, my goodness. And what happened there? I was stalked in Bristol Farms.
Oh, my God.
By a short Nigerian. And I guess what, Anya already knows the story. I threatened him with Anya. How's that? I threatened him. He doesn't even know him. I said, don't you know I'll call Anya West? He's from Nigeria. This guy was, I know. And Anya's like, why are you using my name like this? And then the guy behind the counter is like, ma'am, was that guy flirting with you? I said, flirting with me? He was trying to fucking kidnap me. Are you crazy? I'm too old to be flirting with. I go, look what happened to Savannah Guthrie's mother. And he said, what you talking about? And I said, she was kidnapped. He said, what? Mrs. Guthrie? And I said, yes. He said, my God. And I said, does she shop at Bristol Farms? He said, no. It was just crazy because, you know, it's just life. It's just life. And then when I went in, this other kid was there. He's like, hi, Mom. And I was like, hey. He's like, I remember you with that Nigerian guy that was like, I'm rolling up on you. And I was just like, wow. And it's unusual to find a Nigerian guy that's about that big, you know what I mean? And he said to me, you're just afraid of a tall black man. Doesn't he know who I live with? I am so kidding about that. All right. So we have a lot of fun here. I know all you guys are ready to do all your stuff. And I'm going to start tonight with the comedy of someone that is definitely someone to listen to. Today I heard him say something that was genius, but I'm not going to tell him what it was. Please welcome to the stage America's sweetheart, Mark Zaffron. You got to get up. Get up.
I'm even nagged on my way to the stage. Get up. Get up. I think I'm one of the kids. Speaking of the kids, you know, they're off in their own shtick. I got one in New York, one in London. Neither one of them got a job. You know, typical. It's the age 24. Anyhow, so my story pretty much comes down to the fact that, you know, I'm at that point in life where the body parts start to, you know, wear out a little bit. So my knee wore out. Or so they tell me. But I think it's the knee industrial complex, where doctors try to convince you to get your knee replaced for an absolute total cost of $250,000. Because you never add it up to what you actually cost. They charge you $50,000. You have insurance you don't actually see. It's worse when you have Medicare. And you don't realize the cost to the system of all these wonderful medical things that they do. And the problem with America is we watch shows like The Pit. We think everything's all these beautiful equipment and there are these great doctors and they're all cute and everything's so lovey-dovey. Nope, not. Anyhow, so I go to get my operation. I didn't pay attention to the doctor because I was missing that one point that we want to listen to. How much? All right? He never told me how much until I found out he was out of network and I went out of there. So he did, but of course I didn't really do that until they sent me to the regular doctor to get checked out. Because, you know, before you get an operation, you have to make sure you're not going to die on the operating table. So they really just check your heart. That's all they're interested in. He checked mine, not good. So he said, then he sends me across the parking lot because we were out in the valley. Now, if you want to get good medical care in Los Angeles, do not do it in Beverly Hills. Not only are you going to get vicious doctors that are only interested in your pocket, all right, they're all out of network. Now, if you all don't know what I'm talking about, the problem between network and out of network is your insurance company says, we will pay for all these things provided you go to a doctor we have a deal with. It's called capitation. So there's a limit to how much they're going to charge. Recently, you know, all the hospitals went on strike against United Healthcare. because they were paying too little. That's why Luigi shot. Oh, I forgot. He didn't have United Healthcare. He just wanted to shoot somebody, make believe. Really, he did. He just came up with he planned his defense before he shot the guy. 100%. It was all planned out for YouTube. The guy's just a YouTuber. All right? They have it all planned out. I'll shoot this guy, but I'm going to shoot the president of United Healthcare because everybody hates him. And if I shoot somebody who everybody hates, they can come capture me in the McDonald's, and I can claim that I was just sitting there having my Big Mac, which, by the way, is the food that kills black men. But we'll get to that another time. So I went out for my test, and he sends me across the hall to the street to the cardiologist. Go to the cardiologist, doing all these tests on me, and I have to come back. Okay, here's the key. When you're a man and you're married, you can't go to the doctor without bringing your wife at a certain point. Because when you come back, what's the first thing they're going to say when they ask, what did the doctor say? And you say what he said, you're lying. So you avoid the you're lying bit because, listen, I'm not fooling around with the doctor. All right? You're lying. So I bring Sunda, my wife, all right? She goes there, and the first test they give me is a stress test. Now, gentlemen, you do not have to run on a treadmill like a rabbit for a stress test. They can give you a chemical, sit you down in a chair like a normal human being, and it'll mimic the stress test, and they get the same results as if they make you sweat. All right? For all you guys out there that don't like that, that's the key. The second thing is, so they then send us out for an hour and a half to get something to eat. Lord knows why they wanted to give me something to eat, because we go to Subway. There is nothing worse than a Subway in a medical plaza. All right? Because as we're ordering our sandwiches, we look over behind us, there's a guy vomiting in a bag. All right? And I assume it was chemo, but the women who worked the Subway said, oh, that's normal. The only good thing was there was an extra sandwich, so there were leftovers because she wouldn't eat. We get back to the doctors, and the guy walks out with this lead box. All right. Shoots me up with radioactive isotope. I'm glowing like a Christmas tree, and I ran on a Friday. All right? He goes and shoots me up, and they put me down at the table. They're taking pictures of my heart. All these pictures, blah, 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 blah. Okay. That's test number 1 and 2. They then come back. They tell you to come back the day after. You wonder why. You thought you had plenty of time during the day to do another test. Sick as a dog from the isotopes. They poisoned me with radioactivity. I come back the next day, and this time I don't have Sunda. I have my daughter. She sits herself down. They come out with another shot of radioactivity, right? Except the guy comes over to my daughter and says, are you pregnant? She looks at him like she's ready to fight because she thought he was talking about her weight. We get through that test. We leave again. We come back. And now I bring Sundar again, and doctors tell me what's wrong with me. And what did he end up coming down to say? You're fat. That's really my diagnosis from the cardiologist. You're fat. All right? You're obese, and you need to get, lose weight. Good thing, because it's the only way I was able to get United Healthcare to pay for the Ozempic. There's the difference between $1,400 once a month and $24. That's right. Now, you wonder what the cost of Ozempic really is, and it's really not a lot of cost. How much do you think it costs to mix the batch up? They have people doing it in the bathrooms now. They sell them to them online. They got to go there and mix this shit up, get a needle out, make their own needle and do it. Not for me. I want the friggin' injector, because then you take the cap off, you put your little needle on, stick it in your stomach, and you do it. It measures it out nicely. I don't have to worry about looking at the stupid needle and getting the air out of it so I don't kill myself and get an embolism, which you can do if you're shooting yourself up. That's how junkies really die. It isn't an overdose, it's an embolism. So I go ahead and I get the Ozempic, but then I thought to myself, as I start to lose weight, I didn't need to do this. I could have just transitioned. Everybody else is transitioning. I am now a thin man. I'm skinny. And you all have to believe my delusion, all right? Because I've transitioned into a thin person. I'm transitioned. That's the rule in America today. And I have new pronouns, thin and slim. And if you don't call me thin and slim, I'm going to get you, right? Because it's illegal to mispronounce somebody. Now that we're all off that mess, right? Because it worked, The Ozempic is nice, feel kind of sleek. And that now it's becoming, mainstream. So it turns out there's a maintenance shot. You kind of like, as you lose the weight, you used to gain it right back. Now what people are doing is they're stretching their doses. So instead of doing the Ozempic once a week, you do it once every couple of weeks at a lower dose. Hello there. And you too. All right? Are you transitioning?
To what?
We don't know. Everybody's transitioning to something else. Remember Rachel Dolezal? Anybody here? She told everybody for how many years she was the head of the NAACP. White as they came. Told everybody she was a Negro. There you go. And you know what's even better? As I got the light? Elizabeth Warren. She said for years she's a Cherokee Indian. She didn't stop. She got that professorship at Harvard. She got everything she wanted calling herself an American Indian. But guess what? When she did her 23andMe test, she said, oops, my mistake. My grandmother told me I had high cheekbones. And you wonder who the racists are. The Democrats, like her, the Republicans, or Marjorie Taylor Greene. You don't know who Marjorie Taylor Greene is? You do, huh? What, Jasmine? You know, all these people in politics today, all they are loudmouths. They got filthy mouths. Jasmine Crockett just lost her primary, all right? She lost her primary to a guy, and I'm going to end on this, that got up and announced that God has 6 sexes. Now, he don't know what the hell he's talking about. God has only 2 sexes. There used to be God, and it was his male aspect, whatever he calls himself, and Lilith. Before the Jews learned a little better about monotheism, they were polytheistic dualism, like Zoroastrians. There was a male god and a female god. Then they decided, well, we're not going to have a male god and a female god anymore, right? The origin of the people, and we won't talk about His Eminence Jesus Christos, also known as Joseph or Jesus, because it all follows through. And at the end of the day, God only has one aspect right now. God. That's what he always said. I am that I am. There we go. Got to end it on a little religious episode without totally making everybody pissed off. By the way, the Hindus have more gods than a dog has fleas.
Well, I need another god. And let me tell you something. Jasmine Crockett is going to be the best talk show host ever. I don't care what you guys say, okay? No, she's going to be funnier. She's going to be, let me tell you something. Jasmine Crockett is going to be something. You guys will see. I'm telling you, you can't just have that kind of personality. I can't do that. Can you imagine me talking like that to people? They love her. I want that. I want that. All right. So I don't know if you guys are doing, is anybody here a gamer? Yes. You are? Remind me after this show, because I have somebody that's looking for a gamer for a talk show. I mean, for a podcast. Yeah. Did you ever play Warcraft?
Yes. I have. I'm Overwatch. I'm Marvel Rivals.
Really? Do you know who the witch is on Warcraft?
Who the witches are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me.
Really?
On the cover. With the green-eyed witch. The one that says all those things.
The original cover?
Yeah, nigga, I'm old.
Oh! They got witches on witches.
That ain't Jamie Foxx. That's Ray Charles.
You never know.
Oh, God, well, you never know. Please. You stop it. You just stop that right now. Let's bring up Tyler Allen to the stage. Where are you, Tyler? Let's do this.
All right. Thank you, miss.
Yes.
Thank you, Slim. Thin, Slim. Legend. A lot of heavy shit going on lately. You guys hear about this shit coming out about DiGiorno? How they're culturally appropriating Native Americans? Yeah, because, you know, DiGiorno, they're clearly Italian. But they named this pizza after this Native American guy. They called it Rising Crust. Thank you. I just want to give a shout out to you guys at Mike Tyson. I'm going to do a couple impersonations for you guys. I appreciate it. Hey, Jason, I just want to tell you, man, about the 6'3" guy, Jasmine. I think it was a man. Did you check? It was the first date, so you didn't get a chance to check, so it still could be a man. You never know. You don't know exactly sure. Okay. I just want you guys to know I normally don't do comedy shows unless the audience is going to let me fornicate with them. So unless you guys want to, I suggest you leave. Okay, nobody left. I'm going to go ahead and assume that's consensual fornication. Thank you. My ex-girlfriend got in the Guinness Book of World Records. Can I get a round of applause for her? Thank you. Because she was a 29-year-old Mexican and she only had 2 kids. Thank you. Oh, that's my new girlfriend. Wait. Hello.
What are you doing?
I'm doing comedy. I'm not doing good though. I'm kind of bombing. You might have saved me, or you might fuck me up. I don't know which. They seem to like this. Everybody say hi to Elena.
Hola. Everybody.
¿Cómo estás? Okay. You want to stay online, or you want to call you back?
Call me back.
Yeah, I'm kind of busy, so
Okay.
I'll call you back.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye. That's sweet. Thank you. Thanks. That's sick. You guys really thought I didn't get laid, but I appreciate it. What's it called? Yeah, you guys are probably like, who's this homeless guy? But I'm not homeless. I have a business. There's a nice restaurant up in Malibu. It's called Joffrey's. And I have a Jamaican snow cone stand in front of Joffrey's. It's called Joffrey's. And we only serve red and yellow and green snow cones. The yellow is for the gold, the green is for the herbs, and the red is for the blood clotting or the pum pum. I like Jamaicans because they get away with saying ridiculous shit to chicks. They'll be like, "Wagwan, sexy girl. Me gonna commit a murder in your pum pum." Like, I can never say that, but Jamaican girls, I guess they like that, They're like, "Oh, baby boy, me love it when you tell me you're gonna come over to my ramping shop and make a killing in my punani." Thank you. This is my impression of Trump if he was a surfer, but he was gay. Is there any gay people here? Okay, never mind. Okay. There's been a lot of people asking me about my wave I cut the other day. It was a very good wave. I started it off with a very long, drawn-out bottom turn. Nobody draws out their bottom turns more than I do. I hit the lip very hard. Very hard how I hit the lip. The fins came out. The fins always come out when I hit the lip. I don't know why. Probably because I rip. I pulled into a very big, scary, hollow barrel. I wasn't scared. A lot of people, Biden, would have been scared. But I made it. I wasn't scared. I made it out of the barrel. And it was a great ride. And then I sucked a cock. All right. Thank you, guys. Cheers. Thanks for having me. Jason, thanks, bro. All right.
Where do we find you on social media?
What's that?
Where do we find you on social media?
Tyler Allen, VO.
Tell them.
Tyler Allen, VO.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll make sure you call your girlfriend back, all right? Because then you're going to be in trouble. Really? Yes, of course. Come on. Let's give it up with a bing, bing, bang, and let's give it up for Shemaya Bang. Let's do this.
Woo! Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for having me. And I'm so confused. Usually, like, I haven't been in school in a while, so I forgot the techniques. Anyways, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Shumaya Bang Weinstein. That's right. Bang, bang, baby. And no relation to Harvey Weinstein either. That's right. The Weinstein is actually Eric Weinstein. That's my husband's name. And he's actually the real E from Entourage. I'm sure some of you may have heard of that show. It's a very famous show. So when I came out here, I moved out here from New York City. That's right. Anybody from New York? Yes, that's right. Back there. That's right. New York City is very, very challenging, but coming out to LA has even become more challenging, right? So I moved out here right before the pandemic, and that's when I got married. And marriage is tough, boy. Oh my goodness. And we've been together for 13 years. Oh my days. Yes. It's like doing a bid. And it felt like that when I went to go get my license change from New York to Beverly Hills. So the lady looks at me and, she's ready to take my picture. I'm not sure if I'm taking a mug shot, a headshot, or what was going on. Because she's like asking me, are you married to Harvey Weinstein? I'm like, no, lady, I'm married to Eric Weinstein. So everywhere I go, I get typecasted. Not just that, when they see his age, they're like, wait, he's 71 years old, so you must be a gold digger. I'm like, what? Like, no, I am doing God's work. Yes, that's right. Take it back to church. That's right. Speaking of religion, losing my religion these days. What a great time. It's actually Black History Month. That's right. I know I'm a little late for Black History Month. Yeah, it's all right. I'm always late to the party. They don't let me out. My husband, his friends, they don't let me out. So I only get to come out during comedy shows, right? And then actually it's Ramadan Mubarak right now also. Everybody who's celebrating Ramadan. Most people are not going to be here right now because they are breaking fast. And when I used to be a Muslim, because I grew up as a Muslim, I was a very, very bad Muslim. I never fasted. That's when I knew I was losing my religion, because that was not the religion for me. And then it's actually the month of Lent for Christians, Catholics, right? Anybody celebrating Lent? Well, great. You giving up anything? It's all right. At least you're being honest. You like me. You losing your religion too. That's actually what the guy said at the last show I did. So he raised his hand and he said he was losing his religion. I was like, losing my religion. And I lost my religion too, because from Muslim, post 9/11, I became Jewish because I was tired of being called a Punjabi from 7-Eleven that did the 9/11, right? And then I hear them saying it's Israelis who did 9/11. So I'm so goddamn confused. I don't know who's doing what no more. Anyways, but it's crazy how I found Judaism. It's really crazy. Madonna. That's right. I found it through Madonna. 1986. Pauly Shore and Madonna was giving their speeches on MTV, and I'm like, oh my God, I need to be like them. Like, I was like putting on like cones on my boobs, and my mom's like, you're 7 years old? Like, what are you doing? And back then in my culture, we get married at 7, 10. It's normal. Because my dad was trying to marry me off at 16 years old, and I was like, I'm not going to be Muslim no more. I think I'm going to have to find a new religion. So the religion's become a very big topic of discussion for me, especially with everything going on in the world, right? So I felt like, hey, why not create a little bit of humor out of all of this? So Madonna actually celebrated this holiday that I really love. We just celebrated Purim. It's called Purim. And we get to wear costumes in the middle of March. I'm like, okay, I get to look like a whore 2 times a year? Oh, yes, I'm in. I get to wear nothing, yes, and God will forgive me, because I was celebrating Halloween, and that's not even Catholic or Muslim. Like, it's wrong in all aspects. And then I get to do it with the Jews, too. Oh, amen, hallelujah. Bli ayin hara, baby. Shabbat shalom, actually, right? Shabbat shalom. So I fell in love with the idea of wearing costumes and celebrating Purim. And the next thing I know, my Kabbalah teacher is like, hey, why don't you come to Shabbat? Next thing I know, I'm doing Pesach, and I'm doing the splitting of the Red Sea. And I'm just like, ready to cross the 40 years. And, you know, I really get it, man. I really get it what the Jews are going through, because they've been going through it since Egypt. They still haven't found a goddamn home. It feels like me with my situation, because I went from New York to Beverly Hills, and the day of Purim, my landlord decides they want me out. Yes. So, you know, I felt like I need to become a civil rights activist at this point, bitch. Like, my husband calls me Shemaya Luther King. Yes. I told him call me a queen. I don't have that. If I did, I'd be in trouble, because your girl could get it. Yeah, so actually it is really did to go down like that. So on Hanukkah, my landlord decided to put a letter that they don't like me anymore because I am a Muslim and a Jew, and they are Hindus. So I can't win, y'all. I can't win. So that's how I got into comedy, because on my birthday, I died and I undied and I quantum leaped back to reality, because I died of kidney stones. Almost. I did. It felt like I died and I undied. Really, like, anybody experienced it? And you don't want to experience it. Drink lots of water and stay away from molded closet and slumdog landlords. Okay? They try to kill me. Oh, I survived. They try to kill me again on Purim, and I still survived. They're trying to take out my kind, man. They all trying to take out the Jews. I don't understand why. Why do y'all got something against us? What we do to y'all? Really? And let me tell you, speaking of Iran, I'll get back to all the other topics. So right now, I'm on fire, baby. I've been waiting for this opportunity. I was actually, the year I was born is a very special year. People tell me I'm a vampire because I'm ageless. Because when you think I'm with the 71-year-old man, you're like, damn, she looked like she's 32. But I was born in 1979, the year of the whole thing that's happened in Iran. And I literally was in my mom's womb while they literally deported me out of Iran. So I have been exiled since my mother's belly, right? So now I'm in Bangladesh, and they're like, oh, you women can't do this and you can't do that. My mom's like, oh, hell no, we ain't going through this again. So we got up and we left Bangladesh to New York. Then I get to New York, 9/11 happens. They again trying to like oppress us. Oh shit, I'm moving to Beverly Hills. And here I come to Beverly Hills, they try to do the same thing to me here. So I figured, let me come and get on this stage and work my magic and make every one of you fall in love with me. Period. Like, period. Like, yes. Thank you. Because I do believe that love and laughter is a way of communication, and music. If you guys had a DJ, I'd have been like, drop it like it's hot. But we going to do that at the shows, you know? We're going to have a lot of fun. So let me get back to my landlord. They decided on Hanukkah that they're going to give me the eviction. And then on Purim, they decided to show up. And when they showed up, like, they really, like, showed their true colors of who they were, right? And at that moment, like, I had gone through the journey, because now my husband's friends are like, listen, you need to go have your wife get a job, because you on retirement. And after 65, you can't force somebody to go to work in California. Your ass is elder abuse, bitch, okay? You abusing the elders. So I said, you know what, baby? I got you. I'm going to hit the club. He got scared. He said, what kind of club? You be hanging out with Snoop and 50? I know you be in a strip club. I said, no, baby, I'm too old for that. I'm going to hit the comedy club. Yes, that's right. The LA School of Comedy Club. That's right. And here I am doing my thing. And I'm so proud to tell you, I am going to be doing my first show on Sunday at 7 o'clock at the Ha Ha Comedy Club. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thanks to Guys Night Out for allowing me the opportunity. They booked me. I sold tickets. I don't even know how many people, but all I know, I went above and beyond, and I didn't do much. And I'm so honored. And I'm so grateful to Sundra for that 3 years ago when we all first started. And today, I'm really going to be taking the stage. And speaking of the stage, I ended up doing a random show the other night at Sunset Rooftop. Yo, I got there. Everybody was high as hell. They were like, try to make high. I thought y'all was hard. Students, try to make a bunch of high people laugh. Yo, I made them laugh. So I knew I had what it takes. And I'm so happy to be here. And this is my moment, and this is your moment. Thank you so much for having me, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Shemaya Bang Weinstein. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram, SHUMAYABANG. Thank you so much.
Hey, and you guys should know that the Ha-Ha is where Hacks is filmed, where all the comedy. Yes, if you ever watched Hacks. Who uses my jokes, so we should call them blacks. Did I say that? Did I say black? Did I say that? All right. You know, it was funny. Last Friday, there was one white person. Do you remember that? Yeah. It was. Do you remember that? No. And the guy's like, well, no, I'm okay. And I was like, it's not like this all the time, man. It's okay. It's okay. But when I'm here, it's a black night. Look, we do. Okay, I'm just kidding. All right. So let's bring up the one and only Jazz Clarity. Right here, right here, right here. Yeah.
Oh, I thank you. I didn't see that coming. Right? Talk about the only white guy in the room, and now we're like, Jazz. Like, oh, okay. Thought we were calling another white guy. Sorry, my bad. Hey, everybody. So today I want to talk about something really random. About the journey of forever, right? So I'm in my 30s. This is a little high for me. So I'm in my 30s. The middle school age of being an adult, because, you know, you're an adult for most of your life, and then all of a sudden they tell you, you're an adult, you do everything, you know everything. When I was a child, you put me in elementary school and middle school, so I'm in middle school of adulthood, right? And so they expect you to know all your things and sign up for classes and know your whole life. I just got here, and you want me to sign up for forever. So how many of you got kids? Anybody? Shout out to y'all, it's a blessing to have, but y'all signed up for forever, right? You're still a kid yourself. You have adult parents, you're an adult kid, and you wanted somebody else to say, hey, Mom, I need help with XYZ forever? Forever? That is crazy to me. Like, I'm asking my mom, like, when you decided to walk down the aisle and people talk about how they have cold feet and all these things, and you were like, I'm going to sign a contract to live with you forever. When you're young, you think that forever is like next week. But like 60 plus years and I'm going to smell your farts forever? I signed up for that? Man, I'm thinking to myself like, you know, I really don't know. I've been a teacher before. And you wanted me to teach your kids. Thank you. Shout out to me, right? You wanted me to teach your kids to live forever. I'm gonna start the foundation of your kids twerking forever. Baby shark, da, da, da. And you better hope they learn something, because they're gonna get in the club one day. And they're always gonna hope that them knees last forever. Because I sure do, you know. Every so often I could drop down, but they're not gonna last forever either. But you sign these contracts, you know. These contracts that tell you, I'm gonna sign up for a 30-year mortgage, and you think that 30 years is way too long. But you signed up for forever with your man, your woman, your child. I got a dog, and people keep telling me, maybe it'll last for 16 years. I'm like, 16? I love you. I don't want nothing to happen to you. But that feels like forever to me. So I can't sign up for stuff like that. So, you know, I've just been thinking about that. That's like dating. Dating in LA is already hard enough, right? And so I get on these dating apps, and I give you 3 or 4 pictures. I respond to a couple of quotes or whatever, and that's my signature to say, I'm in line for forever with you. My picture was cute enough to be on your forever board. Forever. Could you stay in this room with everybody in here forever? But you know, this is your forever life. And so I got locks. This has been a journey that I anticipated being on forever.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking about cutting them off. What y'all think?
No,
don't cut them.
Don't cut them? Well, thanks. Because I thought about forever with them. But like, so I'm going to show y'all. Oh, where'd it go? I lost this today. And I guess the lock said they couldn't sign the contract for forever, right? And so, thinking about making a big shop. But that's a part of the journey. You sign all these contracts, you make all these decisions. Somebody expects you to do something forever. How long is your forever?
Wow.
Yeah. It's a little philosophical today, but you know. Other than that, oh dang, I forgot. Have any of y'all committed to a hair journey?
Oh, God.
At all? I'm sure that half of us hair ain't the same color as it used to be, you know. But no. I just.
Tell us about your hair journey.
It has been rough, let me tell you.
Right.
I've been pink, green, yellow, orange, half orange in the front, half black in the back. I don't even commit to a place to live for longer than a year, and you want me to commit to a relationship. Ooh. So, like last week, I got ghosted. Guy asked me out at 11 a.m. I said, what time are you trying to go? He's like, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that. I said, okay, cool. Well, what time are you trying to go? He's like, you know what? I'm thinking of movies. I said, okay. What time are you trying to go? Oh, no, I changed my mind. My friend, he wants to go to the bar. You can't even commit to a time. And you want me to be your boo. So I'm like, I don't drink on first dates, right? I'm like, I'm kick that to the curb. But he's like, I'm glad you got standards. I appreciate that about you. Do you know he unmatched me after I said I don't drink on first dates? I did dodge that bullet. I signed up for not signing up for forever. So you can find me at Jazz Clarity on Instagram, at TikTok. You can also find me on Fridays here at the LA School of Comedy. Appreciate you.
Don't make me think I'll be here forever.
You might be.
Oh my God, no. It's been 22 years too long forever. Oh my God, listen. I haven't seen this guy for a long time, so if you've taken your medicine, get your Addy for the comedy of Patty. Let's do this, Patty.
I need some help. I need a little help. Will you help me? I'm in dire need of. I'm way too high to be doing this right now. I don't know if any of you realize this. I cannot smoke you young people's weed. You know, this weed that you smoke, the weed that you guys smoke now, it's too fucking strong. And I took a third hit. I hit that shit like I hit Tina. I fucking hit it. It's fine, I'll tell you, it's like China. It's way more powerful than when I was in high school. I used to go to a guy named Bob's house, and he would have weed there. You went to someone's house, and there's you got some weed? You go, yeah, I got some weed. You know what I mean? Or they said, any other weed? Well, there's some other weed. But it didn't have names. You motherfuckers name weed. And it's like the weed that I smoked was strong, right? But what fucked me up even more, the name of it was Charlie Sheen's boyfriend. Fuck me up, you know? I hate it when Corey Feldman is right. I'm here tonight. If some of you are looking at me like, why are you even here? I'll tell you why I'm here. Because this show needed a sex symbol. I'm an evolved heterosexual. I know that no means no. I'm a man that's been married 34 years. I know even yes means probably fucking not. But we push through, we power through. Is what we do. I'm just telling you, I'm the oldest guy that you're going to see up here tonight, so be a little fucking gentle with me, would you? It's not been great. I've not had an easy time. Right? You guys are great. That's most of you. But I've not had a great week. Yesterday, an elderly Filipino gentleman referred to me as a white supremacist. It's the last time I give my father-in-law a ride to Panda Express. 89 fucking years old. He's 89. He's lived with us for 5 years. You know, Filipinos, they don't wind up in nursing homes because Filipinos have a nurse at home. Just a fact. Just a little fact for you. Go look. No, they work there. They're not there. Go look. And we're going to Panda Express 8 or 9 times. I take them there twice in a day sometimes. It's insane. We get the same thing. You'll get the broccoli and the beef. And you know what I get? I get orange chicken. Like the fucking orange chicken, you know. I'm not a political guy. You know, I'm not a political comedian. But I'm going to make a political statement. You can agree or disagree with your applause. I believe wholeheartedly that whoever is responsible for the orange chicken at Panda Express should be granted immediate citizenship. Am I right? The rest of it, the people that didn't clap are anti-immigrant. Fuck you. Fuck you. And also diversity. I believe diversity is our strength. It's what makes us great. Give it up for diversity. Unless you're a racist, then don't. If you're a racist, don't clap. I think we know who you are now. I'm glad we got that out of the way. My whole life, I've exalted the example of diversity. I'm 100% Irish, born in Ireland. My wife, 100% Filipino, born in the Philippines, which in Los Angeles makes our children tall Mexicans. That's how they're made. I don't know if you know that. I've made a number of them. I have. And look, here's the deal. My wife, she's a very traditional Filipina. You know, if you come to my home, you must remove your shoes before you enter my home, right? And in my house, I'm the king of my castle. And I can say that now because she's not here. I could not say that if she was here. I couldn't even do any of my act if she was here. She doesn't think I'm funny. She actually could have been here tonight, but she's right down the street with 4 of her cousins doing karaoke. Traditional Filipina. Yeah. But here's the thing. She does not think I'm funny, but we just celebrated 34 years of wedded bliss last week. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you so much. And many people come to me, they said, "Hey, Patty, what is the secret to a long, lasting relationship here in Los Angeles?" And I tell them, I'd like to say, you know, make each other laugh once a day or never go to bed mad. But it's mostly just rent control. Rent control. Find someone you're halfway okay with and just get a rent control apartment. It'll last. It's expensive to live here. If me minus you means I'm living in a hallway in Temecula, we can work it out. We can fucking work it out. I'm just giving you life lessons. I'm just here to make you wiser, make your life a little easier. That's what Patty is here tonight. For you, for the people. I can give you some well-worn life advice. Like, for instance, this is a very good piece of advice. You might want to jot this down, beard fella. That's a tremendous beard. I wish I could grow a beard like that. I never could grow, and then now it's gray and patchy. But, I was giving you some life lessons, right? Are you ready? First of all, has anyone here lost the ability to raise their hand? Now I'm just fucking with you. You know that? I'm just fucking with you. But what was my point? Life lessons, Patty! Here's a life lesson. Before the open mic, before you go, never have 3 pupusas and a large black coffee. Don't fucking do that. I did that tonight. And I'm just going to tell you, I'm one hard sneeze away from a wardrobe malfunction. Stand up and bubble gut don't go together. It's hard to concentrate on being funny when I think I'm about to shit my pants. Oh, shart. It's a shart, right? Clap if you've never sharted. Okay, we're all on the same page. We know what I'm talking about with the shart. Am I embarrassing? I don't mean to bring up a subject that... Have you ever sharted yourself? We don't believe you. We don't believe you. He especially doesn't believe you. That's why he's laughing so hard. Here's the thing I'm saying. It's okay, you sharted. Get past it. Get past it. We all have. We could be joyous in our nastiness. It's not even nasty. It's something that fucking happens to you. But I'm 62 years old. You know, you're young. It might happen. It might not happen. It's a daily fucking concern for me. You know what I mean? I can't pee. If I pee too hard, I might. It's a long story. It's not great. What I'm fucking trying to say to you. This is the point in my act where you, all of you, just look at me, feel a little bit better about yourself. My gift to you, my little sharter, my gift to you. Are you two married? No? Are you fooling around? We're dating? How long you been dating? A month? So you've done it already. Come on, am I saying? I'm all for it. I love it. I think that. By a round of applause. Anybody here married? Yeah. Okay, that's encouraging. And how about in love? People that are married, you're supposed to fucking clap again. People in love, yeah. All right, that's even more. How many of you? This is my favorite category. How many of you are just fucking? I wish. Not even the people that are married? He's 71. You might kill him. Look, have a look at you. Have you looked in the mirror? You could snap his neck and take all his fucking money. Just get him to go, and you could snap it right just like that. Take all that fucking Jewish guy's money. You made the leap from Muslim to Jewish. There's no bigger leap. You can snap that old man's head and take all that money. I'm just kidding. I'm having fun with you. These are jokes. These are jokes. This is not a documentary. Shemaiah Bang Weinstein. If you're not a comedy legend, there's no God. With the name like Shemaiah Bang Weinstein, all right? Hey, listen, give yourself a round of applause. You guys, I really feel like you've been, kind of mediocre, but I love you. I love you. Anyway, I'm going to get off. I feel we've made a connection to get together. I think we've all and I want to invite you all to the post-show freak-off. We're all getting together over at Mark's place. The theme is a hot yoga orgy. So you got to have pretty good balance. It gets a little sweaty. Also, no peanut-flavored lube. We had a problem last month with allergies. So anyway, listen, you guys, I'm going to get off the stage, but I'm going to get off by quoting famed comedian Louis C.K. Thank you for allowing me to expose myself. I've been Patty. You'll get that next week, my little sharder. Let's give it up for the one and only Sonda Krillquist. Come on!
Yes. Applause, applause. You got to applause for the person that makes this room happen. Keep it going for your comedy concierge, Samantha Linderman.
Wow, Funky Friday. Keep it going for all the comics tonight, for Sonda Krillquist, and for having to go to the bathroom when you're on stage. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. I think it's easier for girls because we're used to faking it. I'm kidding. Oh my God! Till you make it. That's crazy. It's not true. It's so stupid. It's like you fake it, you make it to what, 80 years? I don't know. It's so crazy. People are so worried about robots taking the most important American jobs when robots already have. Like, robots have cornered the market on the female orgasm. Like, they might be the only ones who know. That's crazy. That's crazy. Because a vibrator's not like, I've never seen one. Wait, what are they? No. But I've never seen, well, first of all, I've never seen an ad like on TV, but they should. But if they were gonna do one, like, it wouldn't be like, your boyfriend's not, like, missing your boyfriend. Like, no, it'd be like, your boyfriend's finally out of town and you get one moment by yourself. Like, is your boyfriend watching? Blink twice. Oh my God. That's crazy. And it's crazy because it's like, you could really, like, bring guys in on it. Like, guys love Bluetooth. Like, they love settings. They love to talk about this shit. Don't talk to my dad about light bulbs. You will lose 2 hours of your life. You never knew. Like, I'm just saying, it's like, why do you give a fuck about light? Like, he's not an electrician. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's not his passion. Like, he's not into lighting. Like, he's not in Hollywood. Like, he's just my dad. And he knows so much about light bulbs and cords. Speaking of which, I did get to that chapter in my life where I've impulse bought yet another fish. Last time it was, oh God, that's not true. The first time it was a Black Friday deal, and I brought it to Cedars-Sinai the next day because I was volunteering there. And I was like, guys, not only am I saving humans, like, I'm saving fish. Like, I don't know. I, like, somehow swung it where, like, I didn't get fired. Like, I brought my fish to Cedars-Sinai in an Uber. Like, I don't know. I was really committed. And then after that, it was, the tank that you get in college. And then in between, it was the wrap that you get in college because your coworker at Bath & Body Works for your birthday was going to get you a bird. Do you hate me? Like, what are you talking about? You're going to get me a bird. Talk about forever contract. They live 100 million years. You're going to get me a bird? What did I do to you? What did I do to you but be bald and talk about a hair commitment? Yes. Talk about hair commitment. 2020 got the best of me. I was a college student. What was I supposed to do? My parents were so happy. I'm kidding. It was crazy. My dad was like, so you're gay now? So you're gay now? And I was like, I wish. Dad, the boys don't like me. Gay people coming up to me all the time. Like, I did, like, identify as queer. Like, it changed every day, but my mom hates that. Oh my God. I'll tell my mom, like, that my friend has a girlfriend, and she's like, I thought that she had a boyfriend. I was like, yeah, 3 years ago, and she's bisexual. And she'll go, I'm like, what, do you want to date? Like, I don't know. Like, why are you so like, everybody is. And I was like, they're putting it in the water. Now my dad's not using fluoride toothpaste, like all of a sudden. What does that have to do with the carnivore diet? I don't know. I love my parents. My dad watches Sharder pranks. I know. I see. I didn't say it first, so I can build on it because it's a callback. I won't bring up it, but that's what he does. He watches those pranks where like a guy has a machine in his pocket that plays fart sounds, and then there's the spin-off. Like, you're like, what the are you talking about? Like, this is real. Like, I'm talking about on my dad's big TV that he talks about all the chords and all in the Bluetooth audio, and he like across the house. And the worst part is when he is going to the bathroom, he does this. So he'll the bathroom's right by my room. So he'll be like, I don't know if it's true, but he'll be sitting there and be like, oh God, like, it's really fucked up. It's fucked up. Living with another comic. No, I'm kidding. It's crazy. My dad's so, it's so funny. Like, people, we talk about, like, why do you do stand-up? My whole life, people, one, either already thought I was doing stand-up, or when I would say shit my parents didn't like, they'd say, who do you want to be, Lisa Lampanelli? And I was like, you mean booked? No, I was like, what do you mean? At first, I'm like, who is that? I'm 8 years old. Now I looked her up, and now, like, look where we are. But that's what they would say to me. They'd be like, who do you want to be, Lisa Lampanelli? And I'm like, but name another, they didn't know any other female comics. Hey. Wow. No, I'm kidding. It was crazy, though. It was crazy. Comedy's the best. I used to drive past this place when I was in middle school. I don't drive. I don't know why I said that. I didn't drive in middle school, and you know why? I don't drive now. It's so sad. It's weird. I should get my license. I'm at this point where, is it too late? No, it's not too late. The other shoe just dropped, and this just in. It's not too late. I should stop taking Waymos. I really want to. I think, like, because every Waymo, I'm like, that's my last Waymo. Like, I have an instance in every Waymo where I'm like, I'm fucking with humans, but also, like, I could die in this Waymo. I think I'm going to die in this Waymo. Stop it. I really feel like that. Like, one time a car, the engine broke down, and my Waymo was behind it. And I'm like, she could stay here forever. Like, she could stay behind this car forever. And then the cops come. And I'm like, what if my Waymo tries to hit a cop? Like, now I'm a part of something. Like, you know what I mean? I can't be like, I wasn't driving. Like, it sounds crazy. So I click support. Like, I see the cops, and I'm like calling like Waymo 911. And the cops come and start pushing the guy's car with him, and my Waymo's like following them, but then I was fine. And then the guy on Waymo support was like, hi, this is Christopher from Waymo support line. I hope that you are having a good night. And I'm like, by the time I ask you for help, I'm dead. Like, hi, how can I help you? That's it. This is a crisis line. Hi, my name's Christopher from Waymo support line. How can I help you on this evening on your journey? And I was like, the police were here, but it's fine, whatever. He was like, and it sounded like he was reading from it. He was like, oh no, that sounds frightening. And I was like, that's crazy. AI would be better than this man. Like, I feel so bad, but it was like he had no charisma on the phone. I do kind of want to work customer service again. I miss it. I mean, I work with kids. Like, they are customer. You know what they are? They are the most, like, in-your-face open this. Open. I'm like, it's open. It's dripping on your hand. Like, well, how much more open? Like, you want the stick out so you can read the joke on the pop. Open? That's crazy open. They love me. There's, obviously one coworker I can't stand, and she's the height of the kids, too. And I told my boss, I was like, I can't watch her and the kid. I'm too confused. I'm like, get over here. And she turns around, and it's her, and I'm like, oh, my God. Why do you have a cell phone? It's her. And then I saw a kid with a cell phone. It was her cell phone. Can I do Snapchat again, miss? Trying to get us killed. Snapchat's the worst place for your kid to be. And then the kids are asking me, like we give them like $1, like whatever. Like, we try to give them incentives. But then they'll come up to me and just be like, can I have Robux? And that's like real money. Like, that's like dollar bills that like they pay on Roblox. Like, that's scary. Like, kids coming, they're like, please, can I have some Robux so I could play Skibidi Toilet Game? Like, that's crazy. But I love them. Like, they still love that thing with the parachute. You remember when you were a kid and you lifted up and you run under? how did the teachers do it? I'm effing up. I lifted up and I was like, and then I'm like, okay, and then they all run under, and then it's like they're jumping on each, screaming, crying. Like the audio from this parachute is crazy, and then they're like, let's do it again. Let's do it again. I love them. Snack time is really scary. I have this problem where they have popsicle day with the school, and it's like all the kids need to do is bring $1 and they can get a popsicle in like the PTA, whatever. They never have $1. So that's when they're really coming up to you like, do you have $1? Do you have $1? And I'm like, shit. So then what I do every single time, every single time, I order like 60 popsicles on Uber Eats. And it's like a problem. Like now I'm really spending like a lot of money on these popsicles. My point is, it's like, it's the stupidest thing ever, and then they're sticky everywhere, but they have the time of their life. And sometimes you just need to have fun. Oh my God. Okay, so Cinda did come to the school I work at, guys. And it was so crazy, like seeing the kids experience comedy and performing. Like they do it all the time and they don't know they're doing it, but it was super special. So if you have a kid and you're like, my kid won't stop talking, I'm kidding. Bring him in, you know, or if your kid's shy, bring him in. Like today we were singing Frozen, and I was singing Frozen. And this little girl was like, can you act it out? Can you act it out? And I asked her to do it with me. And she was like, but people will look at me. And I was like, girl, they should. Like, yes, like, please. It was so fun. And they all know Ronnie the robot. I made the kids, the second graders, one of the popsicles I got for the 4-year-olds, right? I said, okay, well, you're going to have to perform for us. And if you do a good job, I'll give you popsicles. I got it. So, and they did it. And they did it. When I go. And I said, kids, do you think it was a good job? And they need to do it again. The Ronnie the robot who can rock and roll. Cinda Kronquist, everybody. Put your hands together. The one. The only. Keep it going.
Hey, listen, she's got a hard job. If you think comedians are... Patty, wait till I get off the stage before you talk so I could bring up Tyler Allen. Can we do that? Tyler Allen? Tyler, are you leaving? Did you bring it up? Did you leave your information?
Which information? My name?
Are you leaving?
I was gonna maybe leave, but I don't know if I'm being rude.
No, if you want to leave while I'm on stage.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
All right, go. God bless you.
God bless you.
Thank you. Did you sign? Did we have your information?
Yeah, just my name. You want put my number or something?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Dial me. You gotta.
Can we call you?
Yeah, and then leave it in there.
You're live.
I know. They know it. What are they gonna do? Everybody's calling me. 917.
You can't cover it. That's what I was saying. I'm like, we are live.
You got it. There you go. All right. You got it.
Hey, see you, everybody.
My webmaster put it on my website by accident. That's why it's already there. Because I said to people, how'd you get my number? Because it was out there. That's why. All right. We got to keep this going because Michael Houston's here. Where is he? Michael, let's do this.
Thank you. Give it up for LA School of Comedy and the comedians. I like that we started with Mark giving us a little known fact about McDonald's killing only black men. Did not know that. I ChatGPT'd it. ChatGPT declined the answer. I said, damn, it's a conspiracy. I did not know this at all. Shout out to my native New York as well. You know, I knew you was from New York because the whole time throughout your set, I was like, this is the longest rap verse I have ever heard. With the beats, the cadence. I was like, this is a New Yorker here. I feel it. The illest Nas verse. Yeah. I'm looking to start something new in my life because I'm 30. And I was doing some self-analysis, and I'm like, man, I really want to open up. You know, I really want to be less guarded and more vulnerable. And I really just want to fucking moan. I just want to moan. There's something about moaning that is very releasing. So I thought about taking tennis. Because tennis, you can moan unrestricted. There's no restriction in moaning in tennis. Why? That is so freeing. And it's like, I don't necessarily need tennis, you know, but my toxic masculinity says I have to do it through tennis. I can't do it on my own. I can't. And I be having problems like when I be having sex, like it be feeling good, but I have no sound coming out my mouth. There's nothing. Like, people be like, they look back like, does it feel good? And I'm like, mm-hmm. Like, there's like no really reciprocity that's going on. You know, it's alarming. And I was thinking to myself, like, man, where did that come from? The idea, like, a man can't really moan or let themselves go, especially during acts like sex. It's pleasurable. And I was like, where could this have started? And I was thinking back in the days, I'm like, okay, I could kind of see where, because we think about the 1950s and how the classical movies and television shows, you know, we all know that entertainment, they provide society how men should act, right? We all know this. And I was thinking back to those days and how they used to talk back then, like, it's not attractive. I'm going to the car, and I can imagine them, like, while they're having sex, you know, that orgasm. They having the orgasm, man is having the orgasm, that's like, it's not attractive. It's not attractive. It's crazy. But I was like, okay, that's the white community. You know, white people do that shit. I was thinking for black people, you know, the black people back in the days, you know, like during the 70s and stuff, we always make shit sound cool. So we already got the voice, but we have something called ebonics. And it's just words that make sense to us. And I'm thinking about during the black exploitation era, maybe that is when, for us, we couldn't moan as much because we would say stupid shit during sex. You know, because back then they used to be like, yeah, show you ride. Dynamite. All right, jive turkey. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, right on, my sister. That's how we talk. Now imagine hearing that while you having sex, while a guy is fucking you. It's like, yeah, woo, show you right. Woo, dynamite. Give me that jive turkey pussy. Oh, it's not attractive. It's not attractive at all. So I say all that to say, tennis may be my way. Tennis may be my way. Yeah. That's a fresh one out the dome too. I said I gotta think of something. I gotta think of something. I'm working on that. I live by MacArthur Park, and I could confidently say that in 2026 we need to absolutely get rid of the horse division at police departments. It is an absolute waste of resources. All I hear is cluck, cluck, cluck around my neighborhood, MacArthur Park, and it's like I was gonna say homeless. It's unhoused. I know. The New Yorker in me coming out. Okay. The unhoused people don't give a fuck. If motherfuckers are on horses, if I was unhoused and I would stab a horse with a needle. There's no such thing as a horse speed chase. Why are we having horses walking around? Like, if I was cornered by horses in my car, you best believe I will hit the fuck out that horse to get out of my predicament. I don't give a fuck about them horses. Them people are putting horses' lives in danger. It is bad. Get them horses off the motherfucking street. Yeah. Let me see where I was at in my my sermon. Oh, yeah. It's been a lot of these. I don't know if anyone has seen this. It's been an uptick of people posting their deceased loved ones on Instagram in the actual hospital bed. They're freshly deceased at that. Because, you know, normally when someone, when your family member, whoever passed, right, you see the picture of the hospital band and the wrist is in black and white. But people got full body photos after their loved ones just deceased. And they had the caption like, pray for me, grandma was so. I said, get the fuck off my timeline with this. Like, I don't want to see on my timeline. That's not something I want to see. Like, I'm scrolling, my algorithm got cats, it got dogs, it got sports, it got food, then I see I don't want to see on my timeline. That is insane. Like, that is crazy. And then it got me thinking even further. I like depth. And I was like, man, in these captions, they be like, man, pray for me, pray for my family, grandma, we love you, watch us from up there. And I'm like, well, how do you know they're really up there? Like, how do we really know if our loved ones made it to heaven? The Zodiac killer's never been found. Either that motherfucker is dead or living with grandchildren on his lap like, man, I had a good time in San Francisco. I'm working on that one still. Something there. The point being, we don't know if our loved ones really go to heaven or not. We all got secret lives. There's lives that we don't share everything. Y'all a month. You don't know this nigga. You don't know her. Y'all don't know each other. Y'all learning each other, but what I'm saying, even after 50 years, you may not know somebody. The Zodiac killer probably had a whole family. He had a whole family, and every night, he was like, all right, honey, I'm gonna go for my nightly walk. And then come back, and he's tired. She's like, what did you do during the walk? Just thought a lot. I thought a lot, and yeah, we just never really know. Never really know. I got a Ring camera. I'm part of the Ring camera community now. Anyone got Ring camera? Y'all see the Ring camera there? The only thing I did not know is that I'll be initiated into the Ring camera community forum. I did not know I'll be getting all these messages from the community of Ring camera owners. And the thing is, I live in MacArthur Park. Why I'm getting messages saying, oh my God, I just got robbed from a motherfucker in Beverly Hills. I'm like, you supposed to get robbed. You are in Beverly Hills. Why I'm getting this notification? Matter of fact, let me help you out. I'll investigate for you. Yeah. Thank y'all. That is my time. I appreciate it. Oh, yes. My name is Michael Houston. You can find me online at life.with.mike on Instagram. Life with Mike, period, in between each word. Thank you. Give it up for your host. Right on, my sister.
New York, right on. Hey, and guess what? We are getting to the best. Let's give it up for Anye West, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it.
My fault. It's good people. How goes it? Shout out to y'all in here. That's cool. Y'all see I got my paperwork. You feel me? I've been trying to write. I'm trying to write on paper, y'all, because I'm in that generation. We saw paper in school. You feel me? Gotta remind niggas I know how to do this, bro. I know how to use the pen and paper, bro. A lot of kids don't. I'm a sub. A lot of kids don't. Y'all should be worried about the next generation. Y'all should be worried. I've been talking about Trump a lot, which is interesting. Cause like you wouldn't expect me to be talking about bro, but he be giving me material, bro. Like I feel like when he wasn't president, like I feel like growing up, presidents would just be like doing presidential shit. Like you'd be like, if you talk about the president, it's like a boring conversation. It's like, you know, they having important meetings, handling business. Not the current president. I feel like every day he just say some new shit that you be like, I'm taking that to the stage. I don't know if y'all saw. I mean, now they trying to erase the Epstein files like we didn't see it. They trying to do like the Men in Black flash, I guess. But there was overseas, they was actually prosecuting people for that shit. You feel me? Like, his name is not Prince Andrew anymore. They just call that nigga Andrew from wherever. Like, that's crazy because his name was Prince like a month ago. And now they just like, oh, that's just, they not even call him Andrew. They just call that nigga Drew. They just disrespected, bro. Nigga ain't even fuck around, call a nigga Ann. I don't know. Drew is a lot of niggas is Drew. Ain't nobody call nobody Ann. Like, fuck it. But say Trump is funny as hell because he was like, oh yeah, like I heard of him, but I never met the guy. Photo evidence, like photos of these people together, like photos exist. Like that's like somebody was like, I've never washed my hands, but they got photos all around of them like getting soap and drying their hands. You feel me? Like you're in the bathroom. I don't know, bro. Like, okay, maybe if you've never washed your hands, you at least know how to do it. I don't know. You were at least around. I don't know. You seem like an expert in whatever's going on in that bathroom. Interesting dude, man. Got some more job denials today. Woo, no, okay. I I gotta change the way I view that shit. Cause I mean, every time they compliment you, so I mean, at that you gotta take that with a grain of salt. You feel me? Like, I have a very impressive resume per all the people that didn't hire me. You feel me? Like I feel like I was too impressive. They was like, this guy is gonna have everyone in the workplace nervous because they can't match up to how impressive he is. We can't hire him. You know, that's what I tell myself. I be having dreams of going to Shark Tank with ideas and terrible offers. If y'all never seen Shark Tank, it's like you go to a bunch of rich people and be like, hey, I got an idea. And then they try to swing their bread at it. And then y'all, partner up and make this shit happen. I think it could be cool. I think, I feel like the future needs waterproof do-rags. Black people, we learn how to swim. A few of us is really making it to the Olympic shits now. I seen Olympic trials. There's a few black people really in that motherfucker. We really doing it, and I feel like we need. Thank you. I feel like we need a waterproof do-rag because I think there's a moment in history that needs to happen. Like, you feel me? Like, everybody's lining up, and for America, we have Tyrone Johnson, and he go up there. Right? And he ain't got nothing on his head. And they're like, is he gonna swim with no do-rag? And he pull out the do-rag, he flips in the air. And it's glowing. It's like, and it's waterproof. And he throw it on while everybody getting ready for the race, everybody stretching, he ain't stretching. He's put his do-rag on. He tie it up, right? I'm not gonna really tie it up, we're gonna tie it up. But then when he jump into the water, it like flow in the back. Every time I tie the water. Hey, y'all, I see it, y'all. I have a vision. I just feel like that's gonna end racism. Like, I know that, okay, it's like, it's not, I know people are like, oh, it's over more now than it was before, but I feel like it's gonna fully end it. Like, when they see that, like, white people be crying in the audience, I don't know. I see it. I ain't had a dream, on God. Black History Month over, we can still make Black history. Hey, I know, Sam, don't take this joke offensive because this is not about you at all. I love when you ask me to give you a ride, but shout out to the people who don't have cars because they have learned how to trick niggas into giving them rides. Y'all niggas creative. I love it. The homegirl was telling me a story. It was this other shorty that don't drive, and she drive. And the shorty's like, oh, like my homegirl tells the shorty, like, oh my God, like I love your shirt. Like that shirt is so fire. And we were getting off work. She's like, oh, like I can show you where I got it. She's like, what, really? She's like, yeah, I'll show you where I got it. Like let's go to the mall right now. She's like, what, really? So she take her to the mall. They both to the mall. One car. They get to the mall. She show her, yep, this is the shirt. Whatever. She said, oh, this is so cute. Oh, yeah. So my friend buy the shirt. While they in the mall, the homegirl is just standing there. She's like, wait, what you about to do? You feel me? And she's like, oh, like, I figured since you drove me to the mall, like, can you just drive me back home? I'm like, what? She offered to, so I'm like, bruh, let's just talk about map, work, mall, where shorty live. She drove her to the mall to make her go all the way back. That's trifling. Girl, just ask her for a ride and then tell her to go to, but y'all creative and I love that. Cause just ask for a ride is too basic. You just say no. But if you take to the mall, now I've already driven you to the mall, the pressure to take you is astronomically higher. I don't know. I love it. Shout out to y'all. Okay, I just got charged extra for my last therapy meeting because I missed it. But listen, I'm not gonna pay that, so don't worry. Because I missed it because the more I thought about going back to therapy, the more I didn't want to with this specific therapist. My therapist uses AI and it makes me uncomfortable. Because I'm like, nigga, I could have done that. Like, why? Like, I would have picked a more attractive therapist to read me AI if I was gonna pick, like, I picked you because I thought you was old and wise. Like, nigga, you're using AI. I don't know. I'm not gonna name drop you, but I don't know. And it's like, and what made me more mad is like, he asked initially, he was like, hey, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the fastest typer. I like to use AI to record our meetings. I said, that's fine. You know, to record, to take notes. That's fine. But then as he's therapizing, he's asking me questions, and as I'm answering questions, he's like, hold on, one thing at a time. And then he's like, Okay, so basically what you're doing is contributing to your negative narrative, and I'm like, nigga, are you reading? Like, you're reading the chat, nigga. Come on, at least don't look like you're reading. Like, look away from the paper, nigga. Like, damn, like I've cheated in school. Look away a little bit. Like when you presenting it, okay, y'all have been in school and y'all got a group project. You're like, oh, this nigga is seeing a project for the first time, just like us. Like he's like, oh yeah, the LA School of Comedy is like the nigga that's doing the whole presentation with the back of his head. Y'all know, but I don't want my therapy to be like that. So I didn't go. I left him on red. I didn't go to the meeting, and I didn't cancel it because I wanted to waste his time. Because now we're even. I'm addicted. Thank you. Because he'll never see me again. But see, he's black, so I hope they pay him the money. It's not through me. It's through insurance. Stay united. I'm addicted to thrift shopping, y'all. I don't know if we should clap for that. I don't know. I have a lot of clothes already. But my problem is I can't stop thrifting because when I see regular prices, it make my stomach hurt now. Cause like, bro, why am I paying $40 for pants when I can pay $7 for almost the same type of pant? Like, it's hard. It's like, yes, there's a hole in it when I buy it, but like a lot of pants have holes in them. That's a style. Some people have a style like that, you know? Like, okay, maybe my snow pants shouldn't have a hole, but know what? I'm not going to the snow anyway, so I don't give a fuck. The fuck are you talking about? Like, it doesn't matter, you know? It doesn't fucking matter. If anything, it's more breathable now for the conditions. I'm in LA. I need the air. The air needs to get in. Now, that's what the homie actually asked me recently. He was like, "Oh, let's he hit the group chat and he was like, hey, let's go to Big Bear this weekend. Like, let's pull up, y'all." I dinner left the group chat. I said, nigga, I can't even afford to go to Build-A-Bear, nigga, right, nigga? I went to a big, nigga, what? Big Bear, nigga, what? I can't even go home with a nice little bear, nigga. That's a, nigga, what? Big Bear off the rip for no reason, nigga, what? Y'all doing good. I love that. Congratulations, Lord. You in the neighborhood, but my house next. Please. Thank y'all so much for time. Anya West is on YEWST. I have no shows coming up because nobody books my weak ass. All right, let's go. Let's get out of here.
Hey. Stop it. They're coming up. We got a lot of stuff coming up. And we're going to give it up for Susano right now. Where are you, Susano? No, you can't leave. It's the last comic. Where do you think you're going? I'm kidding. We're all going to get a room. Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Oh, good. All right. Every time I sit here and listen to other comedians, what I plan goes out that. So you are worried about sharding. I shard out of my brain sometimes, so don't worry about it. It's not noticeable when I have my, I like to call it my fade away mohawk because I believe that it will grow back one day. I believe. It's all right. You guys may not, but I do. And I was tripping out on my kid the other day. He's telling me, he goes, "Dad, I have a friend that I met at school." I said, "Oh, what's her name?" "Shut up, Dad. Can you stop that shit?" Why? What's his name then? No, it's not. Okay, then what's her name? "I'm not going to tell you this." I said, "Is this the whole Hinata situation going on again?" And he goes, "You know what?" And now, Hinata is a character from Naruto, I believe, because I don't watch anime. I really don't. I used to watch Baki, the fucking Muay Thai fighting one. That one's pretty tight. But anyways, I know that Hinata is one of the characters, so I told him, like, "Hey, I'm not going to embarrass you in front of these girls. I'm not going to say their names." He goes, "Oh, no, Dad." I said, so I'll say, "Is that Hinata?" And he'll be, so one day, we're in front of one of his cousins, and I go, "So how did it go with Hinata yesterday?" And my nephew goes, "What? Hey, cuz, for real? My homie's mom? Get down, fool." And I was like, "Wait, what? No, wait, your homie's mom's on fucking Naruto?" And he goes, "Huh?" And then all of a sudden, my co-father's in the back like, "Hey, what are you talking about? What? Who's Hinata from the cartoon?" And they're like, "Oh, because we got a Hinata that lives across the hall over there." And I was like, fuck. Okay, that's not who I was talking about, Papa. He was, I was about to say, like, damn, you know what? He's younger than me and he's going higher. Fuck that. I'm proud of you, dude. And I was like, you're okay? You're proud of him? He was like, yeah. Remember the other day when we were at the jumper place? And yeah, what about it? He was like, well, there was these girls there, and I told him, Sano, they're watching you. And he said, shut up. They don't like me. And he goes, psst. What you mean they don't like you? They're watching you. And his other little cousin comes up and he goes, what's up? What's happening? He's like, look, man, these girls have been watching Sano. Oh, the ones over there on that trampoline thing? For real. They go to your school, huh? They go to your school? He's like, no, they don't go. And one of the girls like, hi, Mr. Salcedo. I was like, oh, shit. Yeah, they do go to his school. Dad, will you see? And one of my nephews goes, Theo, can I ask him something? What? Because are you going to get mad if I ask you something? Ask me what? Can I go get their number? I don't give a shit. Go. He goes, for real? You're a real one. I love you. All right, I'll be back. He goes over there, walks over with the cell phone. He's coming back. The fucking $1 million walk and shit. Oh, yeah. So what happened, Papa? He was like, I got it. He's like, and I don't know what's wrong with you because they like you. And he was like, will you stop that shit? And I was like, what's the matter, kid? He goes, nothing, Dad. I'm just tired of people telling me people like me when I know they don't like me, because they'll be like, they don't like me, and then I'm walking off and they're like, fuck, he was annoying. Like, you're fucking annoying. Like, oh my God, why were you annoying? I think I was talking about something they didn't like, and I'm like, I don't get it, but I really don't care. So, but that shit just amazed me, because right away when my nephew thought that his cousin was getting it on with an older lady, I was like, hey, sir, that is not allowed. What are you doing? Why are you cheering for that shit? And you know, it's crazy, though. It's a back and forth, because guys will cheer for that shit if it's a fucking guy for a girl, but the opposite way around. No, let's kill everybody. You guys got to think about that shit. I knew this girl was getting hit on by a teacher once when we were in high school, and I thought it was bullshit, right? I thought maybe I'm overthinking it. But I don't know if you guys ever seen a movie called Joanna Man. Anybody seen? Make some noise if you heard that movie. Yeah, all right, okay. So, all right, so they're in the dinner, and one of the characters is sitting there trying to hit on her. He's like, oh, you want filet mignon? Need a little filet mignon? So he's sitting there trying to get up on her, right? So I told my cousin, I said, hey, what the hell's a filet mignon? And he goes, oh, man, you ain't never had shit before, have you? I was like, what? My uncle goes, oh, Scudzy, listen here, baby. When you go to a steak, I know you like to go to these steak places, and I know you like to order you clam chowder. You don't do that shit. You don't order seafood at steak places, baby. All right, you ask them for the filet mignon or motherfucking porterhouse. You understand me? I was like, oh, all right, Theo. Okay, cool. So what's the point about the filet mignon? My cousin goes, if you getting a girl that she putting out that night, baby. I said, what the fuck? I'm sitting here like, okay, putting out what? The fucking trash, the dog, the cat? And they're like, well, what the fuck's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? What? You see, we always see girls laughing at you and shit. You can't be that dumb. Hey, fuck you. He's like, watch your mouth. They just called me dumb. Now I gotta watch my mouth, motherfucker. All right. Okay, well, cool. So, all right. So this girl goes, yeah, coach takes me out and we go over to have steak. Yeah, cool. What kind? Filet mignon? What you guys doing after that steak? Huh? Nothing. Shut the fuck up. And I was like, okay. Are you sure? Because I think, didn't you used to date my brother? And, okay, never mind. No, so I was like, hey, I think coach is getting a little extra handsy over here with steaks and stuff. Fuck is this kid talking about? He's like, oh, let's get this little fat ass out of here. Years down the line, somebody else reports him for being a Chester and shit. I was like, oh my God. But when I said it, I was just being a little fat mouth fucking fat shit. I was like, okay, no. Maybe you guys should have listened to me. But nobody wanted to listen. I felt bad. But how the fuck did I put that together just between watching movies? Like, it had nothing to do with that other shit. And because of a fucking steak? And then think about a steak. Like, people when I was younger and fatter and shit, it didn't matter. You could be skinny as fuck. You could be a track star. If you call me fat, my dad taught me this crazy ass trick when I was little, right? I'd be like, fuck, I can't catch him because I'm fat. Fuck, I can't catch him. My dad, what the fuck? Come here. Get over here. You see that guy's back? Uh-huh. Imagine there's a fucking piece of steak on it. He stole your carne asada. Get that motherfucker. Get him! You know, so fuck. So if you ever talk shit to me and I caught you, that's how. I thought there was a piece of meat on your back, and So, you're lucky I didn't bite you though. You fucking elbow or something. You're lucky I didn't bite you because I was hungry. You can't fucking show me fucking piece of steak and think if you show me a piece of steak and I said I didn't want that, it's because you burned it or something. Okay, you can't, and you got to leave that shit a little pink in the center. Don't be gross, man. No, well done. Well, get the fuck well done out of here, son of a bitch. That's gross. But oh my lord, yeah, fucking overcooking that shit. Might as well smack yourself. But oh, that's horrible. And then earlier today, I was trying to get some canned food things, right? People, oh, you eat like a dirty homeless person sometimes. Okay, oh well. Anyways, so trying to get me some corned beef hash, and that thing is usually like $1.90 something to $2 or something. That shit was almost $5. I said, what the fuck for one can? I guess I'm gonna have some fucking eggs and corned beef dreams, and it tastes good, and it's not hard to think about. Because when I was young and I'd want to do something, my dad would be like, "Well, go do it," or "You're just dreaming. Listen, kid, you can't just be wishing about shit. You know, what did I tell you about wishing? I know, wish in one hand, shit in the other, see which one gets full first. It's always the shit, Dad. It's always the shit." And he was like, "Well, you're not wishing hard enough, are you?" Son of a bitch. I just wanted to, all right, one last little thing. When I was, oh my goodness, I believe when I was about 12 years old, I had a same time, my kid's 12, he was, I had a tug of war contest with a Marine because I used to be in the Young Marines program when I was a kid, because I was a troublemaker. But anyways, this guy at first flatbacked me, and I hear, "You get your fat ass up." And oh my God, that thing used to be like my fucking #1 encouragement or something. I don't know how. But I heard that shit, and I'm in chanclas, and I popped up, and I yanked this guy, and he was a Marine, and I think he was just thinking like, "Oh, I already won because this little fatty's on his back." But little fatty got up, and when I yanked that shit, motherfucker came flying, and I dragged him, and here goes over my fucking, my sergeant at the time. He's like, "Hey, you, fuck, tonight, when we get burgers, you're getting 2. I said, "Fuck yes. Hey, you guys keep fucking double feeding me, bitch. I'll fucking kill anyone." So, thank you guys. Appreciate you. That's my time. My name is Susano Salceda. You can find me at TikTok underneath Susano the Example Salceda. And this coming Friday, I have my first book show at, The Living Room. Nice. That's it. On Friday the 13th. So if you guys are interested, please come and fill the house for us. Thank you, Sunda. Thank you, LA School of Comedy. Appreciate you guys. And please make some noise for the lovely Sunda.
Dude, great set. No. Okay, sorry. Did we have fun? Good, I hope so. So listen, guys, we're putting something together here. I think it's Tuesdays and Thursdays if you want to do a podcast, and also we're starting TikTok Tuesdays, and that's going to be different because you don't want to be banned from TikTok. So I would like for you all to leave your information if you could, and to somebody left? Okay. I just want to thank you, Samantha. And Jason Ham, when you want a copy of this tape, you go to Jason Ham. Jared, you want to go up and say hello real quick? But you'll call me afterwards, right? You got it. All right, everybody. God bless you and good night.